What is up, guys? It's your boy Rick Gakis, and today the brand new Arms Week event has just gone live within Destiny 2: The Edge of Fate. So in this video, we're going to be showcasing everything you need to know about how this event works and how to maximize your rewards. And so, let's get started. Now, the first thing you might see is this in-game pop-up displaying some of the features of Arms Week. And the first thing you want to do is actually head down to the shooting range, because as you can see located there is now Ada 1. So she has a new stand opened up in the shooting range, and when you talk to her, she actually outright gives you one of the new Arms Week weapons, the Phoneutria Fera. This is the first ever spread shot hand cannon. So it's an infinite ammo primary, but it shoots a spread of projectiles like a shotgun, and it can get shotgun perks. Most importantly, it can get 1-2 punch. Getting this thing with 1-2 punch is huge for so many melee builds out there. Now, you might grab one and say, I didn't get a 1-2 punch roll, I didn't get a good roll. Well, a big tip here, guys, the one she gives you is a completely random roll. So as you can see from the background gameplay, you can actually switch characters and pick it up again. So you have a crack at 3 different initial rolls. It's only going to be tier 1, but again, this is actually pretty huge for potentially getting a good roll. So after you do pick that up on all 3 characters, then Ada 1 offers a new quest that comes when you pick up that hand cannon, and it says you have to complete all the different prototype tunings. So as you can see, they are located right here. There's 3 different prototype tuning quests, and you can just pick up all of them, and pretty much all of them can be completed in the exact same way. Guys, at this point, you might be thinking, well, hold on a second, surely it wants me to play the brand new hardware PvP game mode associated with this event. That's right. If you open up the portal, guys, as you can see, you can head over to the left and click Arms Week. This opens up the event homepage. Essentially, there's 2 different styles of progression going on at the same time with this event. And so this is where things might get a bit confusing. So starting with the event homepage, as you can see, there are daily challenges and weekly challenges. It should say weekly challenge because this event is only available this week, and they award event tokens. As you get event tokens, you're going to increase your event rank, and you can see the reward track right here. As you level it up, in the later parts of the reward track, you're actually going to get holofoil versions of the 2 new weapons associated with this event. First of all, the Ribbontail, a new trace rifle, as you can see right here, and then there's also a holofoil version of that Phoneutria Fera hand cannon, right? But neither of those rolls actually look that insane. I should mention that apart from getting those guys, you can also go into the actual event store and use your event tokens to purchase more rolls of the Phoneutria Fera and the Ribbontail. But considering how slowly you actually get event tokens, this should really not be your priority. So we go back to Ada 1, where she's given you those 3 quests, and all of them frankly just require hand cannon kills with some bonus caveat. You have to get kills in the portal or precision kills or whatever. Here is the cheat code, guys. The Sunshot Exotic Hand Cannon. Simply put that bad boy on, go into a portal activity. So initially we went into Savathûn Spire as a team, and we're just slaying out on ads, and frankly in no time, before the event was even over, because of the Sunshot, because of how many kills you get, you get 1 precision kill, it explodes, you get 50 other kills, we got all of these quests done, again, before our portal activity even finished. And if you want to be even faster, guys, there's nothing that says you can't go into a solo activity. I'm not talking solo ops. Go into one of the onslaughts, take off matchmaking, you can lower the difficulty, you can go all the way to training, it doesn't matter, and then just slay out on a ton of ads with the Sunshot. You're gonna get these quests done in no time. But When you get all of them done, you're going to go back to Ada1, you're going to talk to her, and you turn in all 3 of these quests. Each one you turn in will give you 10 combat telemetry, and then it prompts you to buy an Arms Week event weapons engram. Now, when you do, that's gonna auto-complete a certain quest, so you turn that in, and boom, you actually get an exotic weapon mod, guys, fragmentation rounds. So this is kind of the thing that this event is based off of. You can put this new fragmentation rounds mod, and this is one of 3 crazy mods, on any hand cannon. So I could put it on my Phoneutria Fera, the brand new one, or I actually got the Midnight Coup, back from Into the Light, and as you can see, I can also put it on there. And when I get precision hits with fragmentation rounds equipped, you can see you have like 3 explosive projectiles drop to the ground. It's kind of like cluster bombs for your rocket launcher, but now it's on every precision hand cannon hit. At this point, guys, go back and talk to Ada1. She's gonna give you 2 more quests. One is Chaotic Munitions and the other is Cowboy Grip. These are for the other 2 of those insane weapon mods. So both of these, again, just require you to get hand cannon kills in whatever the heck. So we go back into a portal activity, lower the difficulty if you want. Sun shots out, baby. Suns out, buns out. We are absolutely slaying out on ads here. And in absolutely no time, guys, you are going to complete these 2 quests. You go back to talk to Ada1, and then you're going to get the other 2 crazy mods. So at this point, guys, let's talk about the other thing available at Ada1, which is Ada's Workbench. So here, as you can see, is where you're going to be able to use your combat telemetry to focus certain weapons and buy more, specifically of the Phoneutria Fera, or there's a bunch of other old hand cannons. If you missed out on certain god rolls, you can maybe focus those. But it will cost you 1 engram and then additional combat telemetry, and you buy the engrams for the combat telemetry. So you just have to farm combat telemetry to get all this stuff. Keep that in mind. We're going to touch back on this in a second. But at this point, you've gotten all of the new exclusive to Arms Week weapon mods. What do they do? So we saw fragmentation rounds, then with chaotic munitions. Man, it really is chaotic. The first precision hit, it drops an exotic engram that blows up in my face and almost kills me. So it's like the counterfeit mod exotic engram. The next thing gives me like a dawning gift. Then you're gonna see absolutely crazy things spawn. It gives me heavy ammo for one of them. Some just cause explosions. One gave me a stasis shard, guys. There's one that actually gave me the ruinous effigy pickup, the transmutation sphere, as you can see. So truly chaotic. You can get one of many different effects when you get a precision kill with chaotic munitions. That is a crazy one that's available for this week. Now, as for Cowboy Grip, this one is kind of crazy for PvP specifically. It just massively improves your hipfire functionality, and the main thing is that I actually shoot faster while in hipfire. Like here, this is without Cowboy Grip. And this is with Cowboy Grip. Like, I am definitely shooting faster with Cowboy Grip. And again, for certain weapons, that is very exciting. Radiant Dance Machines builds are going to go crazy with that, guys. So, at this point, you've gotten all your different crazy weapon mods. Again, you can put them on any legendary hand cannon in the game. And so now let's talk about farming combat telemetry. So, all you need to do is complete an activity with one of the featured weapons equipped. So with a hand cannon equipped, and it doesn't have to be a legendary hand cannon like with the mod. It can be, or it can just be something like the Sunshot. And so as you can see right here, I just did a totally average Solo Ops Caldera run, and then at the end, I got 25 Combat Telemetry. Now, at this point, we then thought, oh my goodness, could we cheese this? So, we got the checkpoint of the first mission for the Lightfall campaign, where you can just load in right here, go down in the Cabal drop pod, and then it just auto-completes like the mission. The first time we did it, as you can see, it actually did work and gave us combat telemetry, but every other time it didn't work, and one of my friends even switched characters and it didn't work for them, so it seems to only work the first time, so you can't exploit the crap out of it like we were planning to. I'm not sure about Dal Amkara, the checkpoint for the final boss of the Shattered Throne dungeon. Maybe that works. Again, maybe it's limited like this, but at this point, you're just doing your normal portal farming routine, solo ops, fire team ops, whatever you want to do, just with a hand cannon on somewhere in your build to be getting these combat telemetries. And then you use these telemetries to again focus additional drops of the Phoneutria Fera. Now, very importantly, you might be thinking, well, okay, that's cool and all, but how do you get higher tiers of the Phoneutria Fera? Well, it seems to be based on level and or guardian rank, guys. So it's a tier 2 for me to focus, in Ada's workbench. But as you can see right here, my friend, who's a bit higher guardian rank, I think he said he was guardian rank 7, and also he's 403 light, he has access to a tier 3 from Ada's workbench. So he can just buy a bunch of tier 3s, and since they come with multiple perk slots, that's way more efficient. But this is not the only one that will change with your level and or guardian rank, because as you can see right here, I only have access to a tier 2 from the one you can purchase in the rewards shop with those event tokens, but my friend can buy a tier 3, that same friend, so 403 light, rank 7 guardian rank. But we had someone in my stream talking in chat saying they were 415 light, guardian rank 9, and for them, the one from Ada was still tier 3, right? But the one from the event shop, the one you buy with event tokens, as you can see right here, they had a tier 4. So they could buy the tier 4 with their event tokens. So again, if you have extremely low tiers for the Phoneutria Fera, you might need to increase that guardian rank, especially, right? Like guardian rank is tied to your levels, unfortunately. Like you have to reach 300 light level to improve your guardian rank, like past 6 and stuff like that, I believe. So they're both tied hand in hand, but that's just an important note, guys, that the quality of your rewards will increase as you level up and increase your guardian rank. And so, yeah, if you're disappointed by the tier, but you're maybe close to ranking up guardian rank and getting higher levels, getting to the next big level milestone, you might want to do that to get those higher tier Phoneutria Feras. Now, that's pretty much it for this event, right? So you kind of have those two things. You're farming combat telemetries to be able to focus drops from Ada, and then you're also maybe doing like the daily challenges and so on within the actual event homepage to maybe have a crack at some other rewards, certainly to try to get those holo foils if you want them. As for that hardware Crucible mode, oh my goodness, it is just weapon stat, the game mode. There's no abilities, so there's no reason to spec into anything other than weapons. Try to get 200 weapons and try to use the most egregiously overpowered weapon that benefits from having 200 weapon stats, and get ready to get absolutely cranked by people who are doing the same thing. There's not really a huge reason to do it. We absolutely sweated a long match and got 15 combat telemetries. 15. 25 for doing a 4-minute solo ops, 15 for grinding your way in 10 minutes of Crucible hell. So I don't know about that one, guys. I'm staying far away from that playlist personally. Regardless, guys, that's how this event works. that's how to increase the tiers of your rewards. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, found it informative, and if you did, please remember to help me out by simply rating and especially sharing this video. If you guys want to see more Destiny 2 content similar to this, don't be afraid to slap that subscribe button. If you want to get in touch with me and keep up to date with the latest channel activity, the best way is to follow me on Twitter at RickCacus, that is linked in the description down below. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, have a good day.